There we go. Well, you guys, we're gonna cut up the whole Z today. Real quick, the way I'm gonna cut it is, instead of taking all these little spot welds off one by one, I'm gonna cut as much as I can off first, and then I'll try taking off the spot welds. But for now, I'm gonna just go ahead, cut right here. And on the back side, I went ahead and just marked it with a Sharpie where I'm gonna be cutting. I marked it to the point where I don't go past this. So when I'm cutting, it's gonna be somewhere right here, and then whatever's left over, then I'll just trim it off after I'm done. But for now, I just want to get all this out. I'm really looking forward to cutting this part, but that's gonna be at the end. But for now, I'm gonna just get the Sawzall, cut the outline that I made, and then after all this is out, then I'll go ahead, tackle all the spot welds. But also on this side, got about 5 or 6 spot welds. This guy off, this one, this one, this one, that one, that one, and yeah. So you gotta remove those spot welds first. That way when you're done cutting all this, it could lift up. So that's gonna be the first thing I do, and then I'm gonna start cutting. Now for the back, I am gonna be taking all this off as well, but like I said, this section is gonna be at the end. I just wanna make sure I get all that first, because I feel like that is gonna take the longest than the rear. So I'm gonna be taking this guy off, these off. I'm pretty sure all those are just spot welds. Gotta take this section off, which I'm cutting over here, so this section is gonna be left over. So at that point, I'll just lift it, or I don't know, I'll figure that out when I get to it. And there's also these little studs in the back of the trunk that are just poking out, so I'm gonna get the grinder, cut them, and call that good. I went to Harbor Freight, got a Sawzall. I did get the one with the cord because I feel like they'll have more power. I don't know why, but I just feel like it'll have more power and I don't have to worry about charging the damn battery. Got the grinder, got some blades. I also have this for the spot welds, which I'll show you guys in a bit how I'm gonna use that. Got some sanding paper for that. I don't even know if this works, to be honest, because it's been sitting for like a year or two. Got a few tools I might be using, but yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse and then I'll update you guys as I go. Well, that took about 20-30 minutes, but I found that using the grinder helped a lot more than the Sawzall. So the Sawzall, I just used it just to cut like from here to there. The rest, I just got the grinder and did everything from the outside. Anything that I couldn't reach, I would use the Sawzall. So now you guys know. And now comes the fun part. I should have cut more in on that side, because it might be a little hard to get the little spot welds that are inside, but majority of it is all out. So now comes the fun part, which is the time consuming part, taking off all the little spot welds. Now they are everywhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, they're everywhere. So I'm not gonna bore you guys on just doing a time lapse on it or anything, so I'm gonna just do all that off camera. As I pull the parts off, I'll just show you guys that, but it's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna just get to it because this is the part that's gonna take a while. Well, you guys, this thing does not work anymore. It's completely rusted, and yeah, I wasn't lying when I told you guys this has been sitting for almost about a year or two. So I'm either gonna try and use a flap disc, and if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna just go ahead and buy another one of these. I ended up buying a new one. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna sand this top layer down to the point where you could lift the first layer. So the first layer is what we want to take off. Second layer is what's going to stay. So we're just gonna sand this top section off where the spot weld is at. Take that little layer off, and then we could peel it up. That's all we're gonna do to every single spot weld. So I'm gonna just go ahead, show you guys on this first one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do everything else off camera. I'm gonna see if I can do this with one hand. You could kind of see the spot weld right there, so I'm just gonna sand it a little bit more, and then eventually this section would lift, which is just the top layer. But that's all you're gonna do to every single spot weld, just so we could get all this out. And then you're gonna do the same process to this one and this one. Now I'll show you guys what to do on these ones in a little bit, but for now I'm gonna just go ahead and take all these off. All right, update. It's been about like 30-40 minutes, I think. This takes a long time. I can't imagine how much time that one's gonna take, and this one, but just to get this section all out is about 30-40 minutes. But let me tell you guys a little tip, that way you guys can save some time. So on the corners, don't do all those spot welds. I'll just show you guys on this side. So all these spot welds, don't even do them, because it's just attached to this, so you don't really have to take this section off. The only one you have to take off is this one. That's the only one you have to take off. This section is still kind of stuck, so it's gonna be kind of in the way when I try moving this, but it should. Oh, the whole thing just lifted. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, it's all loose already. Alright, well, I cut this guy off. This section was right here. All I did was take that little portion out that goes all along right here. I just got the grinder and cut it. I still got to take this section off, but it was in the way, so I just got the grinder, cut it, threw it out, and this was behind it. So all I did was get the grinder, and I just set it flat, and I just went all the way across. That's it. And I got this section out. So you can just get all these spot welds out as well, but I'm gonna just leave it. I'm already annoyed of doing all this, to be honest. I really just want to get the grinder and just cut flat line and straight line down everything, but I'm trying to get all the spot welds off. I know I can make it look really clean, so I'm gonna continue taking off all the spot welds, at least the ones I can. What I can't get to, I'm just getting the damn grinder. But yeah, I'll update you guys again in a bit. Well, this side went faster because I changed the grit on the sandpaper, and it was at 60. That's the one that was already on it when I bought this right now, but I put a 32 grit on it. I think it was 32. It was either 32 or 36, but it was 30 something. And I would just hold it on here for about 2 or 3 minutes until it looked a little something like that. So remember, if you see it crack or go through, that means you're good. So I just held it for like 2-3 minutes on each one, and it was working way better, way faster. But still need 2 more on the bottom. But I wanted to show you guys, just realized that there's no spot welds on this. This is completely loose already. So I'm gonna just get the grinder, and I'm gonna just cut it right here and right here. Just got this section out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this section off. I already went ahead and got the grinder, and I just cut this corner because this little corner attaches this part and this part together. So I just went ahead, got the grinder, and cut right here in the middle. And I think in the last clip I told you guys to cut this section, which you just make a little cut with the grinder here and here. So I got that section, threw it out, and then I went ahead and just made these little lines on the corners with the grinder. That way it separates these 2 parts. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and start working on these little spot welds on both sides. Try lifting that section up, and then I'll work on this section. Alright, well, it's probably been like an hour and a half, and this is as much as I have. Now this section is gonna be the worst part, at least it was for me, because the metal right here is so thin that you'll sand down the spot weld, but the moment when you lift it, this happens. And I messed up right here because I was using this and it went straight through, but I'm gonna just weld it, use a flap disc, make it look nice, and then I'll paint it after it. But I'm not too worried about the holes that I made because I could just weld them, make them look nice, and nothing ever happened. But I ended up just cutting more. It used to look like this, so I just got the grinder, cut it in half. I cut this section inside with the grinder from the bottom, which looks like this. Now I can have more space to put stuff in, because at first this was covered and I couldn't reach anything, so that's why I ended up cutting it. But yeah, this section is the worst part for me. Well, it's been almost about an hour from the last clip, but I finally got it all off. Cut myself a few times, but it's off. Ow. Well, it's off, but now I got a lot of extra holes I gotta fill in. But this side is done, but it was a pain in the ass. Again, I would have rather just get the grinder and cut it all off, but this looks way cleaner. Obviously it doesn't look good right now, but I'm gonna just get the welder and fill in all these holes. Well, I just got the grinder and I just finished cutting this section off. So well, I didn't cut anything, I just kept hammering. Well, that worked, so time to do the next side. The way I'm cutting it is I'm just going against this line right here, and then I just follow it, go straight down, and same thing with the other side, and that's it. Then just get the hammer and hammer away. Now eventually it'll come out like that, but came out pretty good. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this side now. Well, I just remembered I can't even cut this side out because I still need to cut all this out. So even if I did cut it, it wouldn't even come out because it's still attached to all that. So that's gonna have to wait for another day. But this is how it looks as of right now. I'm gonna just catch up with you guys next week, but for you guys is the next clip. So see you guys in a bit. All right, well, I was about to leave, but I had an idea. I said I'd rather try the flat disc, with that's just a grinding wheel, but I had a flat disc on there, and that was way easier than using using this guy. So if you can use a flat disc, if there's room, get all the ones that you can, and the ones that you do not reach, use this guy. So this side went way easier, but one problem: I had a big ass hole that I gotta weld up now. I'll probably put a plate in the back or something and then weld it, but that's the least of my worries. But there is 2 spot welds that are still attached, so I gotta get those 2 and then it comes out. And then I'm gonna show you guys how I cut this, since I got this section out already. Also, for this section that I told you guys that was a pain in the ass right there, all I did was just pry it and they started popping off. So I couldn't do that on this side, but I tried it again on this side, and maybe the spot welds were a bit weaker on this side, but all I was doing was just popping them off and they were snapping, so that worked. But all I gotta do is get these 2. Once I get that one out, then I'll show you guys how I cut that. Alright, well, I got it. I just started hitting it with the hammer and eventually it was able to turn. So all I'm doing, oh, there we go. So that one took about 30 minutes. The other side took a long ass time, but it helped out if you use a flap disc. Where is it? Use a flap disc. I'll put a picture up if you don't know what that is, just in case, but that helped out a lot. Very ugly right now, I know, but again, I'm gonna put a plate in the back. Should be fine once I get it all welded up. But now I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys how to cut this guy. So again, you're just gonna cut straight down. So you're gonna follow this line and then go straight down. That's it. And there we go, all nice and cut. Now I just gotta clean it up so it looks like this. So this is how it looks like after you hit it with the flap disc, and this is how it looks like when you haven't done anything. That's pretty much it, you guys. Look at all the shit that I pulled out. I say that's a good, what, 20-30 pounds. So now I gotta cover up all the holes. I think that's the biggest one I did. But again, I'm gonna just put a plate in the back, get it welded. After everything is welded, then I'm gonna get the flap disc again, and then I'm gonna just grind everything down to the point where it looks a little something like this. So yep, that was a pain in the ass to do this. I would not do this again. But overall it took me maybe 5 hours. What time is it? It is 6 o'clock. I started at 12, so 6 hours. I still gotta get this little thing right here and the little miscellaneous things on the side. I got the other side already, but I'll do that another day. But that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. So give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.